Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are in Satisfactory for a Friday afternoon. Hope everyone's having a good end to their week. I know that I am ready for Friday, even though I work on Saturdays. But I'm looking forward to some chill vibes with Satisfactory. I just couldn't let a sleeping dog lie. There are still issues with this factory setup and I've been puzzling through it over the last little while. Satisfactory is one of those games where you tend to think about it right after you finish playing or streaming for the next couple of hours. Even though you're very much done sitting at the computer and playing, your brain still kind of digs into what you could do differently. And one of the things I might do is change the ratio of plastic and rubber at the Megatron factory to then be able to bring plastic back to Devastator. We also could just look at doing plastic and rubber somewhere else. There's a couple of other different ways we can do crude oil around the map. We already have one very close to a train line, so we could try that as well. We have one of those oil nodes near, I think it's the bauxite line, so we could bring stuff in on the bauxite line. So I'm going to check that to see. I also don't know what the throughput would be on it, and we might not have room at the station for an extra car or two, so we shall see. I think the bauxite is only 4 cars though, so we could have extra there, which would be nice. We would have to package it though, so it would be different. A different way to move oil around. And I've never done that. I've never done packaging and unpackaging and all that kind of stuff. So we shall see. Low 88, hello, good to see you. Blast Jordan is here, SweetSandi kicking around. I know that Cosmic is busy with family today, but good to see everyone. I've added some new commands to StreamerBot just for the break reminders and when it gets dark in game, that kind of thing. And I'm slowly learning the possibilities with StreamerBot. I think it's going to be really cool. I don't know if you can hear that when I'm in this scene, Sandy. So it's probably best to use it when we're actually dealing with the dark in the game. So, because it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense in the just chatting scene in OBS. So it's only available when we're in the game. Anyway, speaking of the game, let's jump in. So while we're waiting for this to load, I was thinking about my overflow here in my sheets. And I think we really need to address all this nonsense here, this temporary stuff. So we will, of course, be pulling the reinforced iron plates back to the main bus. I think we've got a spot for it. That should be pretty easy to do. Now, hopefully, my frame rate in the game will let me do it. Here's hoping. If it doesn't work right away, then we will work on something else. There's lots of decorating that we can do over there too. But essentially what's happening is that we've got more plates being sent up here than we need. So we could split them off down there. Right now, the output is... that's frames. So here's the main... there's the main output. So we've got reinforced iron plates, overflow is going to the right, but there is no overflow happening because we've got overflow going out in a different direction. So this goes somewhere. And connects up here. These need plates? No, they don't need plates. Why does that go around the corner like that? Oh, that's connecting to the awesome sink? Oh, that's the wrong one. Why does that go over there? Oh, that's an input. Okay, that's an input. This is just this here. Ah, so we had it going onto that line. Okay. We're missing part there. That would explain some backlog. We had a number of really weird little belt segments that were missing. I'm not sure what's going on there. So we do have an overflow, but it's a combined overflow. I could take these off again and send them over here. Have I done that before? Yes. Do I have room to take this underneath if I want to? Probably not. That is a no. Okay. Oh, we've got a little bit there. I could get underneath here probably. Just barely. What is going on with the texture here? Something weird is going on with my game. That's really strange. Everybody else seeing that? Huh. What's going on? We may want to reload here. It's just under the factory? No. Right. Looks like the inside of a PC. Yeah, it looks like a weird texture. Like something got assigned to it wrong. We'll see what's going on. Good news is their frames didn't drop over that side. I went through last night and I deleted some build crates, but there weren't that many, like 6, maybe 8. Nothing that should have complicated things, right? Oh, yikes. I might just restart the game. Give me a second here while I reboot. If it doesn't work, I'll try another save. Go back like 20 minutes or something. You know of the Aurora Borealis, but that was something else. Yeah, that was wild. Hopefully, this is... Well, I saved that this morning.
Attention, your viewers cannot read minds or see around the image you currently have up on screen.
Thank you, Sandy. They're pretty fun. I added an echo to it, so hopefully it sounds a little bit more like in-game. I couldn't quite get it exact, but I got it pretty close, I think. I think it's close enough that people are not going to mistake it for something, right? Not noticing anything funky. All right. Must have been a graphics engine thing. Okay, so we really already have overflow set up in this location. So what we can do is maybe separate this out. Because really I need to get underneath this thing. I need to get plates from over there to over here. I could just load the plates up here. Or I could add a belt there. Or I could go back. Where am I in space here? I needed them to go over there. Or really all the way back there. I guess I could take them back this way too. Oh, hello. Get rid of those. So I could utilize this space as well. It's just not as clean. Okay, let's bring them back down here. I think that's close enough. Yeah, we'll utilize that space, I guess. Can't go through there. Do have room underneath if we want to. Maybe we'll go underneath. Yeah. So I can get these over this way, and then we can hook them up to their own belt on the top here. Probably with this one. Really, we could move this back too. Right, so we're gonna go in this hole. Oh, no, we're going to go down here. And I guess we'll just go straight across. Right, that has to go there. I guess we could pull them down. It's a little bit too early in game for me to take a break. So as the lights turn on and off in the world, as they just did, we'll have to deal with the dark. No, I'm not going to take a break after 30 minutes. Okay. I'm trying to do this in a way that I know it'll look decent. This is just overflow. Yeah. We could move that and line up over here. I'll worry about this later in terms of how it looks. For now, just want to get over here. I believe this will have to be a splitter and a merger. Actually, let's do a merger. I'll have to put a belt up here, I guess. So we'll do a merger up into that. Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty sure we have to take things down on the side. So I don't think this will fit. don't know why that won't snap. Hopefully we can get it to work. Then down here we'll have another smart splitter. And we can take this straight across. Now this is temporary. I don't think I need this anymore. They shouldn't back up, I don't think. Because we will want to get our stuff over here basically immediately. And as soon as we get to here, we'll want to use an elevator. And I want it to at least this floor. Overlapping objects clearance. What's it overlapping? Oh, it's the wrong direction. Weird. I don't know why that's being funky. Okay, so this needs to get from here to the smart plating upstairs. I don't think we have a column. Oh, we do. Geez, right there. Awesome. This might be easier than I thought. I didn't realize that this was available. because that's where we need to send it. There's the output. Okay, and so then we just need to bring this down. I guess there's fine. Sally's saying we're working on getting the reinforced iron plates into the smart plating portion of our motors, stators, and rotors factory. Cosmic, hi. Hope you're having a good Friday, although it sounds like with changing plans that may or may not be a good thing. So I think we'll go up here just in case we need the extra. I guess you just go straight to the lift, couldn't I? You always want this stuff to be simpler and tidier, but it's so hard. I guess I could have brought it back over in this way. That might have been easier. This does give me the option to put in overflow if I need to, though. Alright, what do we need for smart plates? If memory serves, I think it was 20. No, I only need 10. So this is going to siphon off 60. I really wish there was a way in game to siphon off just what you need, as opposed to have to do overflow stuff. Cosmic says Dad was feeling a little tired and rest is really important. Ah, you're going to see him on the weekend. Nice. That's good. So this is going to be reinforced iron plates. This is going to be... no, sorry. This is going to be reinforced iron plates. This is going to be overflow. And now we just have to connect these together. Okay, so now we just have to get this over to here. And I guess I should probably do this higher so I can go over it if I need to. Ah, it's too low. Alright, so this is going to be an overflow line, so we should probably make it as fast as we can. So, overflow, we'll just beef this up. That's 5. And that will join up there. Hopefully that's hooked up. I'm not sure how exactly we're going to fix that. I don't know why they're not clipping into each other. And then this, we only needed 10, but we're going to have to take 60. So this is Mark 1. Mark 1. That goes all the way around. Nice. Now this is reinforced plates, so we'll just color code it gray to keep consistent with everything. I feel like I missed and I color-coded something there a second ago. Okay, so that's hooked up. Now we just need to hook up the tail end of the overflow, which only goes one segment here. And then I have to update my main bus. And then nothing goes beyond this point. Now we just have to, it's a splitter, merge this onto one of these existing lines. Say we should probably use the closest one. Getting kind of tight through here. Yeah, that's kind of eating up a lot of space. I guess we could use this one. What I should do is have a bunch of these already set up. Oh, we're up here. I didn't realize I was that high. I don't think we can go above. I think we have to go below. Is that going to be right in the way? That's going to be right in the way. The right height, but I don't have the materials. I wonder if I should just join it up. That looks pretty full. Could just join it up there. I need a better design for my overflow. I don't know what you want to call it, my sink array. Alright, well, I need more aluminum anyway. Thanks for the lurk, Salty. Appreciate it. I imagine we'll have to move a lot of this anyway. So that's the overflow. And for folks that have not been here in a while, we've got a array of awesome sinks in the back here like this, the grinding room that just takes all of the stuff that we're not currently using and just turns it into dust. This will eventually, as we fill out the factory, be less and less, but it's nice to have like 4 or 5 lanes dedicated to your awesome sinks so that you don't have to do these as often. So that should be everything as far as I know. We'll double check in a second. But what we need to do now, currently what's happening is that all of these things are being shipped upstairs. This is combined. So for folks that are not familiar, we've got 40 assemblers at 80%, making 180 reinforced iron plates. These are old numbers. I don't know why I decided to make that many. We are going to be needing some for crystal oscillators. So we might have to beef this up. And the rest of them are going to modular frames. And modular frames. On the outside of that, we have reinforced overflow. We're going to move this to this side. And we're going to have this go over to the place where we need it to go. So we're going to have 180. It's going to be 60 going out this way. And that's going to the main bus. But then also, we're sending it to smart plating. We only need 10. Don't know why it says rods. So this will be 50 per minute. At least for now. So if I look at my modeler and we update this, we've got the just iron plates, but I also need to get them to crystal oscillators. And the crystal oscillators are up here. We need 5. So it might have been better for me to move this down below, but it gets really complicated. So essentially, this line of stitched iron plates and this line are actually the same. That's fine. So this is, as I said, 180, right? 4.5 times 40. $180. That goes into here and then splits. So that's 90. And then we've got 45 and 45 if it splits again. So 45 there and 45 here. But we don't need 45. We need 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's another 15 being sent off this way. So all we really need to do here is delete this and delete that. Same thing down below. Delete this and delete this. And after a minute or so, we should start to see reinforced plates back up a bit and start to send stuff over that way. Don't like the idea of relying on one manifold to back up before the other one backs up. So it's not ideal. I prefer to take to the main bus. This is the thing where I don't think with programmable splitters you can do anything fancy. This is just, you know, reinforced iron plates. But then I guess you could do both, but you can't specify the items. Like you can't say send 60, send 40. I guess we could do that with the belts. See, now we're starting to get some overflow. So we'll see how far that gets. So it's prioritizing the left. I'm not sure about this. This is the connection. I don't think it's going to work right there. I didn't hear the little chime, so I don't think that's going to connect. I guess I could have used faster belts and just used a bottleneck here. Like I could have just used a slow belt here to make sure only 60 was pulled, and then shoot the rest at a faster speed. Double checking your machines is like watching paint dry sometimes. So while we're waiting for that, I think I have a way out this way. So that's going to load up these guys here. And that'll connect in there. There we go. Nice. So it's a full belt of 60. So these should be 100% quite easily. I'm just going to make a hole here temporarily. Starting to get some goods. And then we'll see the output along here. Everybody's working. See if we get another one in there before the first one finishes. They're pretty slow to make, So these ones are going to be easy to saturate. I wish there was an indication here that something was moving, like even if it was a blinking light. I think that would be cool. Fast forward to the whole 4 streams later when I fall down it. I do try to replace stuff more often. Is this... There we go. Took a minute, but we're there. So we're producing those. There's the smart plating. And that should go straight into the sink. Yep, okay. So the only other question is, if this backs up, is our overflow working? And survey says it's not. Right? Like that's just not connecting for some reason. And it really should. It's not even snapping, which is annoying. There we go. So that will keep everything flowing now. This is going to be our overflow. That'll clear out the backlog. This will continue to be full, but this will flow along. We're going to do breaks on the hour. Sorry, not the hour. At nighttime, Cosmic. I think it was probably the easiest thing to do. Thanks, though. All right. So then I need to update my bus information, and I haven't yet decided how I'm going to handle this, because the main bus gets new materials. So I need to add in a line. Reinforced iron plate, and that is, it's probably going to be 50 a minute is what I said. And yep. Awesome sink array, and it's not temporary. Cool. So that means that all of this should be working. Kay Calloway, hello, welcome in. No slowdowns anyway. Now I'm still producing more motors than I need to. And I'm not going to dial that back until I know I don't need them. But we are... Why are we only 93%? I've noticed this across the board. We're getting slowdowns for no reason. Like over here, some of these are not operating at full capacity. Like they're just stopping. Like it's got no backlog here. They're full. So why is it not operating at 100%? It's not this because 60% is the clock speed. Maybe it's just some sort of glitch. If anybody knows, let me know. I think it's just giving me incorrect information. Which sucks, because if you want to go around and make sure your stuff is doing 100% efficiency, like, wouldn't that make sense? We've also got a backlog here, which I don't understand. We should be making more up here. Like, we're making more motors than we need. What do you struggle with, Dan? You're watching the VODs on YouTube, okay? Awesome. I've noticed that my VODs have been getting some views, which is great. I treat it mostly as an archive, but it seems like there's a number of people that have been watching lately. Weirdly, one of my Olive Fabric 5 videos from like 3 years ago has got like 20,000 views. It's weird. I'm getting 100%. So I have the numbers are right, but I don't understand why it's not like it pauses production despite having everything it needs and no room, like no blockage. It's just stopping. And I don't know why. They're all 2-meter foundations with floor holes. Like I don't know what's going on. We obviously have enough stators, right? It's just frustrating. Anyway, while we're waiting, I need to finish the decoration up here. So we're going to get these going. That's done. Do standard, I guess. $11 meters. No, that can't be right. half meter off. Oh, this is the wrong side, that's why. Which means that that is not what happens there. Right, because this has been turned the other way. Just past it. Looks about right, except for this needs to come out a little farther. I guess I could blueprint the whole thing, but we only have to make 2 of them. I guess I could blueprint this too. I think it's in line. Just to the right. I guess because we have these oriented the other way, we're going to be a little bit tighter to the edge. it might be worth blueprinting this for future, because we're going to be using more assemblers, right? Cool. Now there's no little gaps in the middle. It's just the posts. So I feel like I could probably get both blueprints. So what I should do is recreate... Oh, this didn't save the color. Probably just repainted it on the spot. Yeah, I think I'll do this whole thing and then just the post. That means unfortunately I've got to drop it down. So I'm going to do simple change. And this is assembler, power, decor. And this is beams. Can't read and type at the same time. MDog subscribing at tier 1, 43 months. MDog says, I can't think of anything clever for the number 43. Yeah, 42 was, of course, your big subscription last time. MDog, thank you ever so much. And appreciate the feedback in Discord as well earlier today. Speaking of, I didn't really notice any feedback in chat. Are the announcements from Ada that we added via Streambot too loud? I know they're louder than yesterday, or I hope they're louder than yesterday. And I'm going to do, I guess, maybe a beam.
Perhaps you enjoy the challenge of blindly stumbling through tasks in low visibility. Try not to walk off a cliff. Replacing pioneers is inconvenient.
How was the audio on that? The nation's trains undefined. Logistics. I guess we'll call it decor or architecture. You like that one, but it's quite loud? All right, well, let's not overdo it in terms of the use, but I can take that down a little bit on the OBS side. Basically, I mean, the stream, Satisfactory is going to be ducked by 4 decibels. So if I do this in game,
Sam reanimation recipe unlocked. Sam can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of...
So that's the volume that I hear in game and that you hear in stream. But the game is ducked a fair bit, so I could either... I mean, if that's not loud enough, then I can also turn it up too. Alright, so with this, I think we're just going to want to copy it down.
While the human eye struggles in low visibility, continuing to work in complete darkness does not impress anyone.
So that was about the same volume for me.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its this energy.
Let the effigies harvest until the rain.
So they do something crazy with Ada, and I can't quite figure out exactly what it is. I know it doesn't sound the same. There's more echo or something happening, more effects that I don't know what they are. I tried following the instructions that somebody posted on Reddit, but they didn't make any changes to it, so I had to add my own reverb, so I was just like going by ear as to what might work. So it really wasn't the easiest thing. I am a little bit beyond my normal hour-long break, but that's because we needed to get to the darkness because it happened a little bit too early. So I'm going to grab a quick break here, folks. Grab a snack, grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. I will be right back. So now we should be able to make a couple of these things in the blueprints. Save us a little bit of time. Still getting some frame skips, that's for sure. I think it happens mostly when the sun is rising and falling, like whenever the light is changing dramatically. It's too bad that on whatever graphic settings I'm using that the light just flicks on and off as opposed to changing gradually. So hopefully we won't have to build this too frequently. Keep on building this in the wrong order. So I'll grab that. So hopefully that's right. Figured since we copied this top part, it should be. And where it's being made on the grid doesn't matter. Right, so that's one piece. So we'll save that. And then I'll make some changes. And we just want this piece. And we'll just say single. I guess we'll change this. Why is it giving me 4? I really hope they fix this soon. Cool, that's what we were looking for. And then that's the one. No, why? Why did it remove 2? I only wanted it to remove 1. What's this? Oh, okay. Recipes we've not unlocked yet. I need to load the last autosave. I'm just not going to delete blueprints because it doesn't seem to be helpful at all. You ever open up all the windows and bundle up on a cold, rainy day? We've been in a drought this winter and finally got a big storm in Phoenix, and it's so nice. Oh, that's awesome. I open up the windows when it rains, yeah. It gets really dry here. Even though we're on the coast, the wintertime can still be pretty dry. So our blueprints are messed up. I really don't know why. So the single one is there. But at least we haven't deleted this. But now the other one's gone. Okay. They are useful when you get things sorted, but I really find the UI interface and the UI feedback absolutely terrible. I don't know whether I'm just having a unique experience or whether other people feel the same way, but I don't enjoy it. Let's just go with 3 and 4. Okay, I have to line it up a different way. Looks like it's right in between. For some reason it's snapping. Oh, no. And it's not letting me. Well, that absolutely saves time from doing them one at a time. That's for sure. And now the real test will be this one. So it is directly over the ladder? No, just in front of the ladder. Works for me. Doesn't actually touch the machine. And then we can just connect these on the back. And I guess I didn't paint these yet. So I need this to be super black. And then this has to be, I don't remember which gray it is. I think it's this one. Yep. Glad we did the blueprints. Won't let me put it underneath there. It's weird. Now, why did these change color here? That didn't stick. Alright, so that's these all decorated. I don't think I need to do anything like have signs on these indicating what they're making. Because I could come in here and do something like a smart plate. I don't think that's really necessary. Yeah, I like the purple light bar as well. They help it kind of feel more Decepticon-like, which I enjoy. I'm not sure yet what's happening with this. We probably still have more work to do here, so I'd like to try and leave this open for now. I guess I could double check the numbers and ramp things back down to the way that the modular designer was saying. Right now we're doing like weird numbers in through here that we don't have to be. So we should be producing 25 motors, and we're producing 28, I think. Five, 10, 15, 20, 8. So let's just take those back. So then we need to do 60 rotors and that gets divided. So I'm pretty sure I've got that done already. So again, these are only at 98%. I don't know why they're reading at 98. They should be at 100. So what's happening here, we've got these two left machines, 5 per minute and 5 per minute, assuming that that's not 98, and assuming it's 100. They're coming out of here and going directly into here. So that's 10 per minute, and this needs 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that means that these are good. And then the other 50, this actually needs to be underclocked. So we've got 50 being made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 machines. Oh no, they're all making 5 per minute. 12 machines in total. Yeah, okay. So what's happening here is this is overclocked and we don't need that. So that takes care of iron plates. Sorry, smart plating. Right, so there's the 10 we just looked at. We just brought that over to start the stream. 50 is going into motors. That's making 25. So the other 50 is coming from 10 stators. We have 12 stator production situations going on here. But I need to check the clock speed. And that's going to be what changes things. So if we've got 2 of them at 60%, that's 56. So what I need to do then is underclock probably these top ones. So this is all making 5 per minute. So that's 40. So I need all of these doing 2.5. So that means there's 10 being made up here and 40 being made on this floor. 5 times 8. And that means, even though we've got 10, so I don't really know how to display this. They're not all at 50%. I guess what I'll do is just add it to the name. So everything should be moving along. So then the other thing we have to look at is making some sheets. But the bigger elephant in the room is the plastic. And for rubber, we really only needed rubber for turbo motors. So it's 123. Turbo motors is a weird beast. I find I have to click things like 6 times for them to actually highlight in this app. I don't know why. Oh, I guess I should probably copy this. So 14 there. So we're making crystal... We're not making crystal oscillators here. We are making sheets. So what I think I want to do now is lay out quickly what we need for this so I can see kind of the machines that we need. So let's back that up, I guess. Still not bringing in any plastic and rubber. Oh, you know what I should do? I should check the train. Because we have MixMaster, and MixMaster could get additional plastic and rubber. Got hook available. MixMaster only has 1, 2, 3, 4 cars with room for 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So as long as the plastic and rubber doesn't need more than 4 cars, we should be good. And I want to see where the closest... I think it's up there. Map mark. Resources. There's oil there. 3 normal and 3 pure. There's nothing up here. It's all over there. There's one here too. These are the ones we're using. Oh, what's this? Oh no, that's the one we're using. So this is where I was thinking about getting the crude oil and doing a big, like doing a plastic plant up there, but it's 3 pure and 3 normal. And we can go right to crude oil, but I feel like there's probably a better way to do plastic. You do have a railway if you go north for the oil. Yeah. There's already there's 2 trains. There's the coal runner, which I think is this one. Scrapper, yeah. Scrapper's coal, and then MixMaster is bauxite. So there's the coal, and that's pretty close. But I'm pretty sure that MixMaster, which is right here, I think he goes right by it. So we can make some sort of cool build over the lake here to produce the oil. Yeah, so he cuts up through here. But I imagine we could just take the oil over the edge, down into the crater, and then refine it there. And just add a pickup. Yeah, Mixmaster goes a long way. The other thing we could do is on my Megatron sheet, it's actually a pretty even split right now. So right now we take the polymer resin, which is at 1200 a minute. I think that's still the case. I'm going to double check to make sure that those numbers are right. And we split 600 and 600, but then that gives us an odd balance. It's 200 and 300. So as long as I keep this above 150, we could allocate more polymer resin to plastic and produce more plastic. Like I could reverse these. And have enough plastic to run Sunstreaker in the valley and then also run the plastic for Devastator. I'm just debating whether that's the right thing to do. I feel like I might want to bring in more plastic in one go to Devastator rather than temporarily bring it in. And so if that's the case, then I maybe don't want to tackle the plastic right now. Because now we've completed everything up to this point where we need rubber. We're making motors and we're making smart plates, but rubber is the next thing for modular engines. We have all of this stuff as well, although I do need nitrogen gas. So that's the only ingredient left for the fused modular frames. And we need those for our next progression part of the game. So actually, if I go up here, we go back to the hub. Maybe we should focus on nitrogen gas. Clev Prof, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, it's getting really choppy through here. Yeah, so I need modular frames. I mean, I could, yeah, we still have to do it with gas. What I should do is go get some gas going, and then I only need 50 of these, and some of that we could probably automate. It'll be slow going. I think maybe a gas mission. Gas recon. So my guess is that it's going to be better to get a train line going out the back here to connect to this. And that, I think, is what we're going to need to do like a packaging job there. But we'll probably have a train station here as well. So I'm trying to think about where a good lane the train would be. Above all of that for sure. Guess we could line it up. I did not plan to have a double line down the middle of Devastator. We could. It would certainly save a lot of time. Alright, well let's at least go check out to see what we might need. We need to build that. Rust plugs and power. We're good, okay. I don't exactly know what these look like. I've never done any of the gases yet in the game. I was heading in the right direction. Good stuff. Where's the other one? Oh, way over there. Hmm. This is going to be underground. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. So it's on the coast. And we're going to have to package it. And it's in a packager. Packaged nitrogen gas. Empty fluid tank. And that just takes aluminum. But once we have the fluid tank, we can recycle them through the system. Because when you unpackage it, you get the empty tank back. And I think this just has to be put right on the node. I don't think we can build anything around this. Could be wrong. Oh no, okay. We can sort of hide it. Oh, now my frames are going to crap. What is happening now? Why is it so crappy over here? There's nothing here. This is unplayable. That sucks. Well, I really dislike it when my plans are thwarted by the game just being crappy. Let's try saving it and reloading. I said game. It could be my computer too. Nitrogen. I really wish that Satisfactory would release like an efficiency update. Like I don't want new content. I just want them to fix some of the bugs. Oh, did I exit the desktop? I didn't mean to. Could be the gas clouds. Several others have that theory. Oh, okay, Marcus, thanks very much for the feedback. Is there a setting specifically in the game that I can reduce the gas clouds without reducing other effects? It's probably the effects quality.
Attention, your viewers cannot read minds or see around the image you currently have up on screen.
Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, the audio cue is great. I feel like it happens really quickly. Well, rebooting helped. Yeah. All right, I'm going to build these while I'm here. Must be on an active fracking satellite node. Oh, I guess I gotta power it first, right? So that snapped down to the bottom. It didn't didn't give us any options. Oh, that one went on top. Let's try another layer. So they seem like they work the same as the miners. Right. Yeah, all right. I like that better. guess it doesn't really matter. It looks like it's symmetrical. Have a front. Let's go with that. Oh no, that's still going all the way down to the ground, isn't it? Yeah, it's still going through it. I don't think it's changing position at all. No. And is that on the grid vertically? We're one shy. And my guess is that all of these will be stuff we have to add in later. Alright, well, we can still make it look decent. So then, if this is all going to get packaged somewhere, probably out in this direction. My guess is that we'd want to bring the train around the corner here. Oh, hello, Slug. Welcome back, Cosmic. I'm not sure whether we want to go all the way out and around, or whether I want to bring the train like kind of like up around this area. It might be a little bit more scenic to come through this way. Just realizing the pattern on the sand is really odd. Oh, look, a Mercer Sphere.
Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your route?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows, but perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, "My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race."
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Those are always really weird clips. Yeah, I guess we just go out and around. feel like it would be best to maybe line it up with the pipeline. Which I believe is not on the world grid, but is on the Devastator grid. I unfortunately have got two grids going on in the playthrough. I'm pretty sure anyway. Maybe. It always feels so quiet out here. Yeah, there's nothing to connect to. Yeah, that's the world grid. Definitely not the grid that I'm on there, but we could get there fast enough, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where the world border is either. I've got markers over there. Like that's the world border. But I know it comes in here at some point. But I would be going in this direction. That looks like it's gonna skew off the edge here, hey? Oh, one way to find out. The above water border and below water border are different. Oh, that's helpful. Not say, I mean, it is helpful to know, Clef Prof. I mean, sarcastically, that the game has two different borders is unhelpful. Yeah, we're outside of this black map now. But I'd want to be heading like in that direction soon anyway. Yeah, I'd probably want to start in there on the world grid and work my way out to here. You can't really build that easily underwater anyway. So if we were to bring the nitrogen gas back, I guess we'd have to... I don't know if I want to bring the train back this way. Problem is water extractors if you need them at all. Yeah. Well, that's what that facility is over there. I'm pretty sure I'm good for water extractors. I've got the infrastructure. If I need to bring in more water, I can. So we'd want to bring the gas in via train. I guess it would be its own train. I'm running out of train space. I mean, a shorter route would be to bring a train in through here and into the station. Not really sure. Anyway, that's where I need to wrap things up for today, folks. I need to keep the stream today a little bit shorter than normal. But I hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Let's just see who we can send you along to. That might be playing some Satisfactory. Usually I'm Kibitz is live, but you can also look. Fuse blown. What's going on there? What fuse is blown? The trains are running? That doesn't make any sense at all. I wonder if it's because I put down that gas thing. First time in chat, it's Impulse JJ. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm Kibitz is streaming. Let's send you all along there. Fantastic Satisfactory creator. I'm sure you'll enjoy your time. You've watched the Spun Chunks before, but I've never watched one of the Joel's streams. Well, that's great. I really appreciate you coming by. That's very, very cool. I need to wrap things up just because it's a Friday and I've got other stuff that I have on the go. Thanks very much for hanging out, folks. SweetSandi and Cosmic Dancer, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Sandy, thanks for the moderation help. MDog95, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Thanks to all the follows, the new people the last couple days. And we will be back to Minecraft tomorrow on Saturday. That's the plan. And I need to sort out what's next for Satisfactory. I do feel in that realm of overwhelm, I think, on the project. So I need to sort out a few new things to do. We will pass you along to I'm Kibitz, fantastic Canadian content creator. Lots of time in Satisfactory, building some very big things. So I'm sure you'll enjoy your time there. Joel Duggan on social media, Joel Duggan on Patreon, very easy to find. Appreciate all the support, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.